Hey there, the internet can be a dangerous place. And what's worse, you might not notice these threats in plain sight even if you venture into these shady corners. In this video, we're going to tell you about the types of websites that track you and thus know a lot about you. However, not all of them breach your privacy for their own gain. Some of them do it to illustrate how vulnerable your online privacy is. Number 1, social networks. While social networks are an entertaining, convenient, and fast method to communicate, spread info, or promote yourself, they also have their flip side. Most of them are free, but you still pay with the data that you provide them. Social networks can then use your personal info to target ads at you, sell it to third parties for marketing and other purposes, or even provide it to authorities or law enforcement agencies. So be careful when using them, as someone can peek at what you do or even access your private messages. Number 2, genealogy websites. Genealogy websites compile and provide genealogical data, and by entering your name, one can see your relatives' addresses, phone numbers, and other data. While most of them use publicly available records, just the idea of someone storing so much info about you in one place and making it so easily accessible can indeed sound frightening. And what's worse, scammers, stalkers, and other criminals can find such services really handy. Number 3, search engines. When it comes to search engines, we have a similar situation as with social media. They provide us a handy way of finding things quickly and easily, and even promote our content by using search engine optimization. Yet, our data is the price we pay. They can track each word you type in, link you click, or even your cursor movements. Then, they can use this info for ad targeting or sell it to third parties. Google would probably be the most notorious example of large-scale data hoarding, and it's rapidly increasing its dominance and power due to that. Number 4, educational projects. As I mentioned before, not all tracking websites are malicious. Some of them exist for educational purposes to show you the ways how others monitor and track you. They imitate this tracking in playful ways while you browse their interfaces, and then they display the results. HaveIBeenPwned.com. Others, like the famous HaveIBeenPwned.com, use its database to show you whether a breach affected your account and the cases when it happened. Number 5, online stores. Online stores frequently observe your customer habits and online behavior. Usually they use cookies for that. Yes, sometimes they do it to improve your shopping experience, give more accurate suggestions, and satisfy your needs faster. But if you're a frequent buyer, they know a lot about you and they have quite a rounded profile about you. As usual, this data can improve their marketing strategies, or they can even share it with third parties. While online tracking is so prevalent, avoiding it entirely is almost impossible, yet you can still minimize it. Limit the data that you share online. Use common sense to stay secure, use tracking blockers, and keep an eye on recent breaches and leaks. And while we use quite generalized categories in this video, we don't want to say that all social networks, search engines, and online stores are breaching your privacy. There are also platforms which are safe and respect your privacy. Just always do a little research before using a service that you've never encountered before. VPN can also help you. By using it, you can change your IP and your geolocation and protect your privacy. Stay safe. NordVPN. Cybersecurity starts with a click.